First and foremost, I'd like to give all honors, praises, glories, greetings, salutations, respects to Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Rakal Waka Kodash, double peace on the salutations to the elders of GMS, Great Millstone, Elder Tahar Rama Gabar Rakal, top men, past, present, and future of the world under Adonai Yahweh, whom the world ignorantly calls Jesus, Lord God Christ, the Messiah, Jesus, Ishia Yeshua, whose real proper name, righteously sounded out, phonetically pronounced correctly, broken down, the meaning righteously, Yahweh Shai, is going to save. He is salvation. And again, and Salakia under Yahushua and King David. So, double peace on the salutation to the elders of GMS Great Millstone, and shalom to the Akuman, the Howard Zimbabwe Internet Information Super Hard, pushing his truth and sincerity. Again, Yahweh, he is, he has been, he will be, he is existence itself. He is, he exists. Yahweh, not Yahweh, Jehovah, Yah, Jah, Ahaya, Yuhu, Yehu, so on and so forth. Again, ancient Paleo Hebrew is not modern Yiddish Aramaic Hebrew. So Yahweh, Yahushua, and and so Shalom to the Akuman, the Howards and Bowies, internal information superpower, pushing the truth and sincerity to the four corners. One more time, brother Sharoth coming at you. Continuing Matthew 24, an end time chapter of end time prophecies for this end times. We are in them right now. World War III is ramping up. It seems like it's going up and then coming down and ramping up and then coming down. And that's the elites on the left hand side being the asshole devils they are, because they're in control of everything and everyone is in cahoots. And so they're not really going at each other, but they're doing it all together behind the scenes, worshiping Satan and dragging you dumbass assholes along. And I'm talking about everyone else who is not part of the upper echelon, upper leaders of the left hand side, and who are definitely not in the right hand side, either leaders or followers. You're just a bunch of non playable characters, a bunch of extras. 90% of the world, both of all Esau Edomites, so called red, white, European, Caucasian, Gentile pagan heathens, everybody who is not an Edomite or an Israelite, and Israelites, which are the so called dark, black, browns, peoples of the world, so called African Americans, Border and West Atlantis, slave trade, Hispanic Latinos, and Aboriginal, original Native Americans from North South America, whose original homestead is Israel, Jerusalem, Levant. So, those are the true Hebrew Israelites who deserve true salvation. So, 90% is going to get destroyed, annihilated, unalived via thermonuclear fire. Most of them in Mystery Babylon, Babylon the Great, America. America's going to get set on fire, and every asshole, and the rest all over the world. When Adonai Yahushua breaks through the clouds, and the so-called UFOs, which are chariots of the Most High, which are the vehicles, spaceships of Israel, and Yahushua and King David establish reality forever in the millennial kingdom and onwards to forever. And so I say that double peace and exaltation to the true prophets of Yahweh Yahushai who rule well. Salakia. And so then one more time, World War III had started 50 years ago, up to who knows, 100, 200 years ago. It's been in the making. Certainly didn't start with World War II, and that's evident because World War One didn't stop because World War II happened, and because World War II isn't stopped, World War III will happen until the end of the world, and not before. But Salakia, but not before the implementation of the hour of the temptation of the whole world. RFID chip is Neuralink, is Mark of the Beast. The Mark of the Beast mentioned in Revelation 13:16 is a literal implantable device, is literally RFID chip implanted in you, or a Neuralink, or Salakia, or a brain implementation implanted in your brain, is the mark of the beast. If you take it, you will be set on motherfucking fire, and it is evident to the hopeful elect and to the body of Yahweh Yahushai that RFID chip Neuralink is the mark of the beast, and that the only type of people that are actually talking about accepting it are literal pieces of shit. Most of them Esau Edom, so-called red, white, European, Caucasian, but you can tell that these are pieces of shit that don't give a fuck about anything, even their body. They're mostly rich, and if not, they're not rich. They're low lives, i.e., murderers, killers, and all that. And they know that with the implementation of this technology, they can cause even more destruction and violence. If you don't think that's the truth, and you think that this RFID chip Neuralink mark of the beast is nothing but to push humanity along forward and to make miracles, such as making the blind see or the lame walk, you're an asshole and a devil. And knew not until the flood came and took them all away, so also shall come in the Son of Man be. Matthew 24:40. Then shall two be in the field, the one shall be taken and the other left. Two women shall be grinding at the mill, the one shall be taken and the other left. Again, not in any rapture type, as in people are disappearing or floating up in the air, but people will be flown up in the air because they will be beamed up in via retractor beams into spaceships. Now that may be sound as far fetched as what the Christians are talking about, like I just said, being floated up into the sky and just disappearing, or being floated up into the sky and meeting little baby angels half naked. No, nigga, when we beamed up in spaceships, women shall be grinding at the mill. They will be working. The one shall be taking the other left, because the one was a hopefully late member brethren, female, all cloth, and the other one was a loudmouth, shit talking, money worshipping, materialistic, dumbass dog, ostrich. So and thus, hopefully elect, predestined for victory since the beginning of time, will be taking out of harm's way for the majority, I think, or Salakia, for the majority. Then some, even of the 144 mailmen, rulers of the coming future kingdom that is reigning for forever, will have to meet their demise. And it's okay, because whoever they are will have the power, spirit, faith of Yahweh Yahushua, and will have the strength to go through it, because they know that they are elect, hopefully elect 144,000, and will immediately come back with Adonai Yahushua and the new bodies and be working with Adonai Yahushua before even the rest of us who have not died yet, who are still struggling on the earth, or beamed up, or ourselves are martyred. So some of us will strive unto death against sin, but it's okay. Again, while we are human, that humanness, hopefully through prayer, through faith, will go away, and Yahushai will send angels or spirit to calm us down and to get through our ordeal, just like Adonai Yahushai had to calm down and get through his ordeal when he was on the cross. We will be doing the exact same thing. The servant is not better than the master. So watch therefore, for ye know not how hour your Adonai Yahushai, based on Eliah and Yahweh's command. Again, the two are not the same entity, deity. Two different entities, two different deities. One the Father, one the Son. But know this, that if the good man of the house had known in what watch the thief would come, he would have watched and would have not suffered his house to be broken up. Salakia. I'm gonna read this. Talking about the grinding. Two women shall be grinding at the mill, one shall be taken the left, and two shall be in the field, one shall be taken in the other left. Ecclesiasticus 12:4, and the door shall be shut in the streets when the sound of the grinding. Grinding means to work. Everyone knows that. Don't be a dumbass. Obviously started by Judah, Jake, speaking about how grinding is the new word, or back in the day was the new word for work. People still say grinding. I hear it here and there, and I use it here and there, but think it's changed, or it went back to work. So, and yet, grinding is the word for work. And the door shall be shut in the street when the sound of the work is low, and he shall rise up with the voice of the bird, and all the daughters of the music shall be brought low. Again, we're just now barely seeing it now. We've been seeing it for 4, 5, 6 years, however long you want to go back, that unemployment going down, homelessness going up, prices are going up, rent is going up, gas is going up, food is going up, jobs are going down, jobs are going away. Niggas, if you don't understand what is going on, even at a basic carnal level, about how the government is fucking you, and how other people within your community are fucking you, and at the long run fucking themselves because they're mindless beasts thinking that they can get over on people and that nothing's going to happen to them. Motherfuckers, you will pay. So if you don't, at least on a carnal financial economic level, know what's going on, you're completely fucking lost. Completely lost. You are rejected by Yahweh Hashai, especially if you're a black nigger or a brown spick or an Indian Tonto Hebrew Israelite who just keeps talking shit about money, about food, about women. Keep talking shit and you will find out where that shit talking gets you. Food is not money. Salakia. Food is not God. Money is not God. And that stupid woman is not God. But if you keep on fucking thinking that, you will be set on fire. And it doesn't matter. Once again, I love saying that even if you're a woman or a 3-year-old child, you are going to get set on fire for talking shit against Yahweh Yahushai. So go ahead and fuck around and find out. Be completely lost until the missiles hit. Don't understand what's going on, even on a real basic level of economy and politics, and end up in a horrible situation, violent situation that is going to take your life away. Again, all because you keep talking shit and you think you're cute doing it. And specifically, especially talking to two-third black nigger Hebrew Israelites. Again, specifically and especially within those two-third black nigger Hebrew Israelites, the ones that are actually acknowledging that they're Hebrew Israelites and in a camp or out on the highways and byways or in some way or form pretending to push the word of the Lord, but doing it deceitfully and keeping their hands from blood, you will understand that the truth was with Great Millstone and their followers thereof, and that every last one of y'all, other congregations, are going to be set on motherfucking fire. Again, and one more time, I love saying this. You two-third niggers have got to go starting with your bitch-ass women. Continuing, Matthew 24. But if but know this, that if the good man of the house had known in what watch the thief would come, he would have watched and would have not suffered his house to be broken up. Because you know when the bullshit is coming. Therefore, be ye also ready, for in such an hour as ye think not, the Son of Man cometh. Clearly, like we said, it isn't that hard. It's pretty simple. The Bible says bad shit's going to happen. It explains perfectly why, when, how, and not specifically when, but a roundabout time. But it explains why and how it's going to happen, because the Israelite went off, because Yahweh wants to make known that he exists and he created the world, that he wants to let everyone to know that he has a son, Yahushua, and that Yahushua can save his hopefully elect, while Yahweh destroys, as well as Yahushua, about 99% of the world. So there's a whole movie, there's a whole thing, a whole script going along with this. And if you are hopefully like member brethren, and you can read at a second grade level, but first and foremost have the spirit, because you can read at any grade level and still not have the spirit and still not understand. So if you do have the spirit, it's going to take just a second grade reading level to understand that the end is here, not nigh here, and that these are the instructions and directions of how to overcome the end. And it is not taking off Freddy Chipmunk of the Beast and not talking any more shit. But if you want to keep talking shit, and we'll see when the bombs hit where you be and where we be, the hopefully elect. So until then, Shalom Bayadawa Babayashal, and I'll come back with more of Matthew 24. So call halala, Yahweh Bashim, Yahweh Bashim, call Rock Hakudash Salak, Dawada, and Shalom.